Alex believes the entire procedure will require approximately 183 paradoxes. 84 if the blog participate. Sir, might I suggest we allow the terracnoids to examine the chamber before testing the machine?
What's the matter, Lawrence? Chicken?
Dr.Nefarious!
Whoopsie, sir. Butterfingers.
I just learned the Lombaxes have destroyed the VX-99. Our sentries are searching for their vessel's signature as we speak.
Unacceptable! I practically handed those squishies to you on a silver platter! How could you be so utterly incompetent?
I'll leave you two alone.
If Ratchet or the Elder find the clock, our plans will be ruined! Your body will remain crushed and abandoned on Zorik. Is that what you want? I'm bringing in specialists! Cassiopeia!
Well, hello there.
Karina!
Bonjour.
And Libra.
Hey, how you doing?
Valkyries! Decades ago, your colony was atomized in the Erebus supernova. How would you like to have it back?
That was incredible, sir! Bam! Pow! Kaboom! And then you had that awesome one-liner! What was that again?
Oh, yes. One hypersonic brainwave scrambler scrambled.
Oh, yeah! That was cool!
It was like 10 minutes ago.
Orientation room's this way!
You can reminisce in like a couple weeks, man. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of Sigmund's shtick.
What do they say? Never put up today what you've already
Still
done
can't believe he's voiced by fucking Nolan North. God damn it.
Always do today what you didn't put off yesterday. Nope, that wasn't it either. Ah, well, it was something about doing stuff and when it should be done. This way, sir. Oh, great. More territory.
At the end of this, we're gonna find out that one of us is secretly Nolan North.
Oh, but which one?
Let's go, sir.
I hope it's not me, because I don't know. That is gonna be a really big surprise if it's me.
Sigmund, why am I not affected by altered time?
That's your quantum actuator at work. It provides temporal immunity for those of us who protect time.
Initiated.
Whoops, didn't push the button.
Temporal recording initiated.
I tried racing the door, see if I could do that. There's fun fact, you can actually click that green door in the menu and skip the puzzles, but you don't get bolts for reward.
This is the most awesomest part of the clock! Large screen Crystal X display, VG 9800 game system, the works! Take a seat, sir. Orientation video's about to start. Dun-da-da-da! Orvis Industries presents The Great Clock and You, with your host, Orvis!
Hello! And, oh, is it on? Sigmund, the light is blinking. Should it be blinking?
Nah. Hold on, sir. Okay, try now.
Hello, and welcome to The Great Clock. You're here because you've been selected to join our team. And we couldn't be happier to have you. We have a lot to discuss. But first, let's take a look at what the Great Clock is. Eons ago, our kind entrusted the Fongoids with a special gift. The gift of time travel. We had hoped it would enrich their lives as it did ours. But unfortunately...
They loused it up!
Sigmund, let's just say they were overzealous in its use. After only 3,000 short years, the Fongoids' use of time travel wore the space-time continuum thin. Paradoxes stacked on top of paradoxes, conundrums on top of conundrums, until one day... A tiny rift in the continuum destroyed 83 celestial entities. Existence, it seemed, was at an end. If the universe was to survive, it would need a heart transplant. So, I designed a special gift to repair the damage. The Great Clock. Built in the exact center of the universe, give or take 50 feet. The clock would repair the rift and restore temporal normality to the universe. And that, my son, is where you come in. There are only 2 rules concerning the operation of the Great Clock. Number 1, under no circumstances is it to be used as a time machine. The clock is not meant to alter time, only to keep it. Number 2, should you find yourself wanting to use the clock as a time machine, consult rule number 1. Did you hear that, Sigmund? Because rule number 1, you see, says don't do it.
Brilliant, sir.
All right. Let's go have some tea.
Incredible. The Great Clock is responsible for temporal stability across the universe?
Now you know why Orvis kept it such a secret. Without this station, the universe would just collapse on itself.
And where is the real Orvis?
I told you. It's a secret. Now, come on. It's time for another lesson.
Hello, XJ0461. It's good to see you again. And now it's time for your most important lesson.
What am I learning this time?
The clock's primary function is to maintain temporal normality. When that normality is threatened, you must act to repair it immediately.
Detected on Creely Comet.
Ah, the Creely Comet. Beautiful, isn't it? But as you can see, it has fallen prey to temporal rifts. As caretaker, it's up to you to fix it. Go ahead, give it a try. Fix the rifts by focusing your chronoceptor's beam on each anomaly. Whoops! Be sure to stay away from anomalies you've already repaired.
2, 1.
So yeah, it's a mini-game. It's actually a really fun mini-game, but unfortunately you only ever really do it for this video. There's like 2 other places that you can do it, and they're both completely optional.
I didn't find these all that fun.
I found them fun.
I mean, I did all of them, it's just...
1.
No, it wasn't fun as the time puzzles.
I will say this, there is a skill point that I don't even bother to get because at that point I'd given up on getting all the skill points, which involves doing a 30-round version of this for one planet. You have to survive for 30 rounds. Yeah. It gets really hard, too. Like, I tried doing it once, I think I got up to round 27, then died, and then said, fuck it. Then again, I was on hard difficulty, so I might be able to do it now, but I'm not going to bother trying, because... I like this game, but I don't like it that much.
Dear boy, now come. There's one more thing I want to show you.
Still no sightings of Grandpa robots.
Nope. Also, I think this is the only time Mario's voice actor has not done Mario or a Mario World character since he took up that, the voice acting for Mario. Like, I was looking through his IMDb to find a different, role that he's taken for his entry in the second post, and all I could find was voice of Mario, voice of Waluigi, voice of Luigi, voice of Toad, voice of... for like 20 years. There's nothing else big about him.
Wonderful.
So he's that dude who plays Mario, and also Orvis.
That's job security right there.
Yeah. I killed 2 of them at once. I'm good at video games.
Killed Quark.
I killed 2 quarks at once.
Not very hard.
I killed 2 of them at once.
A small piece of lint could kill a Quark.
That's not true. He's very strong.
You could choke him.
I am very proud of you, XJ0461. And now, you're ready for the task ahead. Go forth and fix time. Save the universe. When you're ready, my chamber will be waiting. Program terminated.
Welcome back, sir. Are you ready to repair time?
Ready as I will ever be, Sigma. May I ask, what is the chamber?
The orbit. That's the main control hub of the entire facility. It's also the most secure. I've never been inside it myself, but I hear it has a massive search for the entire universe.
Oh, this was a file that I think I did not... I thought I didn't get the, crate falling skill point for. Turns out I had, so I was very confused as to why I wasn't getting it right there. Because that's like one of the easiest places in the game to get it.
Station 7 for Versatile's maintenance. Thank you.
Okay, so you get to play the mini games a couple more times, and each planet introduces a new element. So you have all the basics, and then as you're repairing Quantos, you also get the Smart Bomb, which when you go over it, it sends out a wave that repairs time rifts and destroys the things that destroy the fixed time rifts. And they like to bunch up with each other, and they do stack, so... Oh, they don't do anything to fix time rifts, so you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting one around a bunch of fixed time rifts and then accidentally breaking them.
Temporal ribbon impact in 3,
It's convenient.
1.
Yes, it is.
You're getting pretty good at this, sir.
Warning. Rift
And they're not too long, so for the stuff that shows the new elements, I don't cut anything out. But, I mean, eventually they run out of new stuff to throw at you, so I fade out.
Fix the hell out of that planet.
I did fix the hell out of that planet. Also, there's a gold bolt over there.
That was amazing.
It's kind of tricky to see. You can see it a couple times in this level, and it took me a while to figure out how to get it. And you can get it right now. You can get almost all of Clank's stuff as soon as you get it. As soon as you can see them.
Totally should have time froze those before you blew them up. It would have been awesome.
Actually,
Temporal recording.
I think I did that in the previous recording and then lost it because it was...
Temporal
I don't know.
recording initiated.
I don't think I had recording at the right bit rate or something.
I cannot express how disappointed in you I am.
Temporal recording initiated.
Alright, so this is where they actually start getting a little tricky. I won't say hard, but tricky.
Temporal recording initiated.
It's mostly just a matter of figuring out which one you have to use last.
Yep. And in this case, you just have to use whichever one you use to slam on this button last. Oh, I do show one of the really, really devious optional ones at the, near the end of this video.
Fix a thing!
No.
Fix a thing!
No.
Ah.
Can't make me. Okay, so this is how you get the other one, the gold bolt. I started going over that way, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You get the gold bolt by going over this way, and then taking, well, okay, not a leap of faith, but like you wouldn't know that platform would appear unless you started walking towards the edge for no reason. So yeah, another gold bolt.
Bolt is much bigger than he is.
Rift repair.
It is, and then he shoves it inside of him.
Terminated.
You would think that would be very uncomfortable, but apparently it isn't.
Clank is a pocket dimension.
This explains a lot of things, actually, especially in the first game.
You're already doing time bullshit. He can be a pocket dimension if he wants to be.
Well, this is true.
You hurt yourself.
Yeah, I tried being fancy and getting the box without blowing myself up, and then I blew myself up. I forget if I mentioned it or not, but there is a skill point for slowing down 250 enemy projectiles. I don't get it because that requires a lot of grinding. Okay, so this planet introduces the Energize power-up, which allows you to fix the timers really fast.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3.
Cool.
So, like, instead of taking it like a half a second to repair those 3 anomalies, it takes like a tenth of a second. It's a very noticeable upgrade too. So, oh, also, any repaired rifts disappear after a new wave comes. So you want to repair as many as you can before the next wave comes along.
Inbound in 3, 2, 1.
And I just blew up like 8 bombs there. It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. In a really stupid way, but pretty awesome.
I didn't do it on purpose. That was complete accident. And then I accidentally break one. But there we go. So that means we only have... I think we only have one more gimmick for planets coming up.
Failure detected in Versa Fuse 0017.
And you blew yourself up again.
No, I don't think I blew myself up there.
You lost a point of health.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused because I had 4 before. I must have picked up a health upgrade at some point.
You did.
Okay. I'm bad at video games.
You're bad at watching them too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Temporal recording
And I've watched this one like 3 times.
Temporal recording initiated.
Just to make sure I knew what I was talking about as it came along. But yeah, I have no reason why this is a time puzzle because it's really super easy.
Getting to the bathroom in this place must be a nightmare on par with a Resident Evil mansion.
And again, I'm trying to get the skill point, and I'm very confused as to why I don't get the skill point, but I keep moving on anyway.
It looks cool, though.
It does look cool. I could say I'm doing this on purpose because it looks neat, but no. I'm just proving that I'm incompetent at video games.
It's okay. We already knew. We knew the whole time. Oh my god, the screen.
I know, the screen is slowed down. It sounds awesome. It's like that Minecraft video you tried showing me that I said I already saw.
Oh, yeah.
Temporal recording initiated.
I don't play Minecraft much anymore, but if that was in my version of Minecraft, I think I would not play it even more because I would be too terrified as opposed to too bored.
We are not going to explain what we're talking about.
Nope.
Deal. Yes, this is one of the first real tricky ones.
Yeah.
So many buttons.
There's a lot of buttons in this one.
Temporal
I even was confused for a little bit, and I've been able to do this one regularly for quite some time. Because, like, really the only ones that really trip me up are the ones that are completely optional that get you gold bolts. Like, those are the only ones I've ever need to look walkthrough for.
Temporal recording
But
initiated.
I mean, this one gets pretty tricky sometimes, just because of all the buttons.
Like 4 of them.
I know!
How am I supposed to keep track of all those?
This is madness!
Can they just call like an exterminator out here or what?
No, I think we have to take care of all of it. Oh look, I do something awesome by accident. I reflected one of those bullets at the big flying things, and it fell back into an exploding crate and then died.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I didn't see it.
Look, I'm not fixing things.
Will a junior caretaker please report to ground station 7 for versatile
I know.
maintenance? Thank you.
It's gonna drive you even more insane once I don't fix things even more because I already have the skill point for fixing things.
I have not seen any staff here. These things are just gonna sit and remain broken.
You and Sigmund?
Oh, come on, that's Sigmund.
He counts as staff,
Anomalies detected.
technically.
Planet Terracnos.
A little Asian market opened up in my small Tennessee town, which is nice.
That does sound nice.
So I went there the other day, and I have been munching on bean cakes all day now. Bean cakes are awesome. And nobody else in my department will eat them.
Planet Terracnos is the last planet. It introduces time slowdown power-ups. So if you manage to get all 3 at once, it's pretty awesome.
2, 1.
And they're actually rather nice about giving you all 3 at once on this planet. But aside from that, I mean, it's just like the other ones. I still like these minigames. They're not as fun as I'll admit that they're not as fun as, like, the time puzzles, but I still like this.
Rift seek temporal ribbon impact in 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, and bombs can also blow up other power-ups and give them to you, so, like, if you manage to line up a lot of bombs, along with energizing time slowdown, you'll just immediately get, like, 5 power-ups at once and wonder what the hell's going on.
Like right there.
Yeah, right there.
Warning. Rift seeker detected.
And that's it. Any other planets that I do that for, I'm just going to skip over, even though it doesn't take that long, really.
Oh, for crying out! I am the junior caretaker computer. Now open the door.
It would not hurt to say please once in a while. Accessing archives.
Hello, Sigmund. Just wanted to let you know I will be traveling to the Tombly outpost on Xanathar and will not be back until morning. A fellow scientist has requested an audience with me, and etiquette dictates I comply.
Don't go, sir.
Mind the clock while I'm gone. Wind the time cleaners, and, Sigmund, let's just keep this our little secret. As the kids say, BRB.
Please don't go.
End recording.
It's dangerous.
Okay, so that's the end of the regular video, but hey, here's some extras. Look! I got the skill point! And now, we're going to do one of the more fun things, and I say fun in big sarcasm quotes because I hate this puzzle. I hate it so much.
Really, look at it this way. If I spoil something in the video, it just means you have to quality check the entire recording.
Temporal recording.
And we don't get things like
I'd do that anyway.
the part where you forgot to edit the first bit of audio and the entire thing was desynced. So in a way, I'm helping.
You're not. Anyway, so this is a complete bitch because you have to be really, really precise because you only get 60 seconds. And it's going to take about almost all of that time in order to do this. Also, the way the puzzle wants you to do this is to slow down the electric wheels and then bounce the blast back at the turrets but you can actually just completely skip those by helicopter jumping. It's a lot easier that way, believe it or not.
We'll take your word for it.
If you use the if you try to use the turret guns and slow down the electric wheels, you'll have like maybe half of a second time to spare, whereas this way you have about 10 seconds to spare. And here's the most boring part. You have to sit here and you have to wait for the blue one to open up this door. But in order to do that, you have to wait for the red one to go over there and open that door. And the final bit is you have to retrace your steps as red and then run into the unlocked door. Now, normally there's a gold bolt waiting for you there, but I sort of already did this puzzle, so the gold bolt isn't there. So just imagine the animation of Clank getting a gold bolt and you essentially get the same exact cutscene.
I like how patiently they wait. And then they sit down, which is adorable.
Oh yeah, sitting down is pretty great. So yeah, just imagine there's a gold bolt in there, and then I jump in, and then Clank raises his hands into the sky and then shoves it in his body. Instead of what's going to happen now, which is nothing.
Amazing! You really are quite good at this.
Thanks, Dad.
Alright. There's two things left we have to do. First off, this is back in the Sector 1. So if you go to the planet that was in Sector 1 and do the minigame here, then something happens. You get platforms that lead to a gold bolt. Yay!
Yay!
I'm so excited?
Super stoked about gold bolts.
Yup.
You have no idea.
Alright, and then the last thing you can do in Sector 1 is if you go through the entire thing within 300 seconds, which is actually quite generous. I managed to get the gold bolt in that time. You get this skill point. That's it.